Is this water? I've been a soup.
So this video has been making rounds on the internet of a public school, obviously, where the children are served breakfast or brunch or something. Yeah, and what happened to look like amala and ewedu turns out to be water and gari. And Jesus, God, 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 my heart bleeds. This is what these kids are serving. I don't know if it's the government's food program. I think it has stopped, but this looks like a school and they give them lunch. If you want to give children lunch, be breakfast in school, give them something better. Even biscuit better passes. In the money you spent on this can be used to buy biscuits and do sobo self is cheaper. This is oh my god, oh my god. See, the poor man always suffer the most.
God, what did I just watch now in the name of soup in a public school in Nigeria? We have a lot of things, a long way to go in this country. We have a long way to go. These children are in a public school and a boarding school, and this is supposed to be amala and ewedu. But what I'm seeing here is amala and water. Me, I didn't see amala and soup. Oh. I don't know what soup is it. It's supposed to be a wedu, I guess. But I'm seeing amala and water. What is it? You see, this is where I always draw the line. I say, see, there is a parallel line between the rich and the poor. In the first place, most rich people go to private schools. And in private schools, where your money counts, where your money breathes, where your money is what makes for the school fee and everything, nobody will serve you water as soup. And those that cannot afford private schools in Nigeria, you know where they go. Sorry, those that can afford more than private schools in Nigeria, they fly abroad. But that's not our talk for today. I'm talking about Nigeria here. That is the reason every parent must be financially capable to take your child to a school that they would be well taken care of. Being taken care of in school is not just the uniform, it's not just academic excellence and intelligence, even the hygiene, even what they eat, especially in boarding school, is so important. Imagine what these children are being served in the name of food, amala and water, amala and water, abina eba and water. Can you imagine that? Now, I if you feel the school fee, you cannot run a school properly. I mean, you cannot manage a boarding facility. Why open a boarding facility? Even the person that cook this food, where is your conscience? Do you eat like this at home? If these kids continue to eat this thing now, kwashiorkor straight, not even kwashiorkor, I don't know, their health will break down. If you cannot run a boarding facility, close it down. Government should look into things like this. Thank God for social media, because once it looks as if it will be swept under carpet, somebody will post it out there and people will react to it, and somehow it will get to the necessary authorities and the right thing will be done. This is water. Apart from the intellect, you're trying to be their brain mentally. The food you give them is also important in a boarding house. This is not food. This can break down these children's health. This should be the school should be sanctioned. They should look into it properly. If you cannot do what you need to do in a boarding house, if you don't have what it takes, run a day school. A lot of schools are just basically out there for financial gains. That is the truth. Yes, you're trying to build knowledge, you're trying to build education, you're trying to build this, but let's be sincere. What exactly are you building? Behind the education you're building, behind the knowledge you're trying to impact in this realm, there is financial gain at the top. The top of the list is finance. The top of the list is financial gain to make your own money. Because if not, what exactly is that food? Let's be sincere here. What is that food? Are you getting this thing? This is wrong. School, parents, I know some people will be like, take your child to the school you can afford. This is the result of the school you can afford. It's now leading me to talk about the reason why, as a parent, you must strive to build a financial inheritance, a financial background, a financial hub, a financial strength. Build finance for your children, build finance for yourself. The inheritance you're going to leave for them is not just taking them to the right school, giving them all the values. The values you're going to give them also is finance. If you have what it takes, your child will not be in that kind of school. That is the truth. Because the average, the rich, they don't go to that kind of school. That is the one reason why some people don't even patronize public schools, because aside that the fact that they might not be teaching very well, teachers are not maybe up to date in terms of going forming for classes and all of those things. We know the laxity in the public sector at times. Let's be sincere here. Look at another reason. Look at another reason why people don't take their children to public schools. So, as a parent, all I can say to you is build a financial system that is strong so that you can be able to afford what it takes to take your child to a better school. I'm telling you, if not, this is what you will keep. No, no, the bottom part of everything is the poor that suffers it. The leftover, it is the poor that suffers it. How many comfortable people now go to what is it called, public schools? Everybody rush to private universities. The more comfortable ones, they fly abroad. It is not the right thing, but that is the situation we find ourselves in. At least, if not for anything, you have the what it takes. And this school, I beg, I wish government should go and locate the school where it is, because I think it was El Rufai that posted it on his Twitter handle, X handle, and it was making rounds. This is not food, this is water. This is water and gari. Abina abala. Imagine that. And you say you're building a child's future. What kind of suffering is this? Like, the poor man suffers in the house, the suffers everywhere, and suffers also in the school. Everything around him is just smelling poverty. And you say you want to be poor. You want to be poor. Even if five fingers are not equal, must your finger be the shortest? Must you be the shortest? Better brace up, smart up, have what it takes. Else, had I know the last comment of a fool, you need money so that you can give your children the best, and where you give them the best in the right places and in the best places. That thing I saw there is enough to destabilize a child, even psychologically. Parents, over to you. Well, thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. I trust you've learned something. What do you think about this? Put in the comment section. Let me know. See you again in my next one. Bye.